Hello everybody, welcome to StarCraft 2. Now, this is a replay I've actually looked at before. I actually casted it yesterday, but my recording software, Open Broadcast software, did not record any of the microphones, so I had to like delete all the config files and stuff. Yeah. Actually, I need to do something just very quickly. That's broadcast settings. Okay. Minus, plus. Okay. There we go. There we go. Alright, so in the top left corner, or actually in the left corner, we got Duckers in the TAW clan, and we got BBQ in the fOOd clan in the top right. Weird clan name, fOOd. I'm in the TAW clan, to be honest. Yeah. Hence the well, the fact that TAW games are like the one things I've really been doing mostly, or lately. I mean, I've been doing a couple of them. Anyways, BBQ loves him some GvG, and same with Duckers. Because, that's what they said and stuff. Hi, GLHF. Yeah, yeah. Now. I'm gonna be casting about. I'm gonna be posting this one. I'm gonna count it as yesterday's video, but it looks like earlier BBQ did a extractor sort of trick to get one more drone. BBQ doesn't know why so many people despise GvG. Meanwhile, Duckers agrees it's the bomb. And if all matchups were like, it would be boring, BBQ says. I have to agree with that. If PvT weren't like so mind-breakingly sometimes mind-breakingly hard for either side, then it wouldn't be all that fun, It'd be easy. Easy things aren't often, fun. Well, you gotta do the difficulty right. Anyways, Duckers agrees, and they're pretty much neck and neck right now. One of them is fast expanding, the other has a extractor and a spawning pool down. Duckers is in the lead by one drone currently. And well, that's actually going to change as BBQ is in the lead for two drones. Now Duckers is making Zerglings and a queen earlier than his opponent, who is now making a baneling nest. That's gonna well influence the game. That could change the game, but you never know. Now, personally, when I'm Terran, when I'm versus Zerg and I see that baneling nest, I prepare to face a bio army, but I try to not to rely too heavily on a mech. Yeah, no. I usually just go heavy. Nowadays, I don't even know if it works, but I personally go heavy Marauder Viking, ground Viking, with a bit of Marines and Medivacs thrown in. Yeah. Now, Duckers is going to send out a Zergling to the Zelnaga Tower, capture that for the vision, and advanced warning. BBQ already has 2 Zerglings out and has mutated to Banelings. Don't know why he would move those to intercept. I don't know if he was actually. It wouldn't have worked. Not really. Meanwhile, both his queens are in fact, oh yeah, moving out here to destroy the Overlord, which will in fact be poofed. I love all the gushy noises that Zerg makes. It's one of the things I like about Zerg. Alright, now Duckers is indeed obviously in the lead by, well, okay, 7 drones, as he is saturating his, he's like somewhat saturating his friggin' natural. Meanwhile, BBQ is just using it for the extra infantry. Now he's making more drones for it. Pardon me. Anyways, BBQ is the first one to attack, but is met with heavy Zergling resistance. And that attack just does not work, as his roaches are easily overwhelmed by the sheer numbers of Zerglings. When they have the pneumatic speed on, or metabolic boost, when they have metabolic boost on, it's often, when they're in a large group, it often looks like there's like 7 more than there really are. Now, Duckers is trying to lure the enemy's army out, but loses those. Actually, I think that was 7 Zerglings. Ugh. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, that never happened last time I did this. Ugh. Alright, Duckers is going to go on the attack, mutating some Banelings a bit close to the enemy base. He's going to rally them to the enemy drones, who then sees the drones, is like, I see what you're getting at. But he still manages to hit him with those Banelings. Yeah, Duckers is heavy on the offensive as he nabs that layer tech, which will definitely help him in the long run. Now he attacks with his Zerglings and mutates 2 Banelings on sight, even though he's on sight. Did he? Yep. He canceled the Banelings last second. Awesome. Okay, so BBQ is in the lead for units killed, but Duckers is going to keep his economic lead with as he kills the enemies, well, 12 of the enemy's workers. But it's Zerg, so it's kind of like not really all that it's not really all that big of a deal, considering the Zerg. A Zerg player can easily make 7 workers on 2 base. Alright, now BBQ is going to be making some more drones, probably going to be trying to get back economically, due to the fact that he was behind in workers for a long time, for a while. Now it seems BBQ is in fact supply blocked with not only with the destruction of that Overlord, but with alone he would, without the destruction of that Overlord, he was actually supply blocked. And Duckers is actually doing pretty well for supply. He is nowhere near being supply blocked. Although I guess for a Zerg player, it's like really close. It's like, I don't know. Could be pretty close. Probably not. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't play Zerg. I don't play. Well, no, I play Zerg. I just don't play as Zerg. Now, an Overseer is going to be seeing this fairly well. Going to be sneaking into his base, or he's definitely going to try to do so, but doesn't. And BBQ is supply blocked once again. You may want to get that Overlord speed, BBQ. Overlord speed is pretty good for scouting with, Overlords. Now, BBQ has done a similar thing to Duckers, where he's kind of got a bit of his ramp choked off. It's not really a wall-in, it's more of just a choke off. I think that's like an official thing. If not, then I'm making it an official thing. If it isn't like coined or whatever, I bet it is. Okay, so BBQ is grabbing his third ahead of time, ahead of Duckers. Who? Okay. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. Okay, they both got Spire Tech. I forgot last game that they actually grabbed it at the around actually the exact same time. Seems they're both thinking the same thing usually, or in this replay, this game. Now now they're both pretty much neck and neck for supply, although Duckers is getting close to being supply blocked. Same with BBQ, and BBQ is supply blocked. And to be honest, if he's producing Mutalisks, Duckers is pretty much supply blocked. But not anymore. I should stop just calling that out. Okay, so one side is getting Zerg Flyer attack, BBQ, and the other side is getting Zerg Flyer armor. Basically, this will make their Mutalisks equal, as one is going to be getting more armor and the other is going to be getting more attack to, circumvent the armor. All right, Duckers has now claimed the his third as well, and they're both moving drones to build some defenses for those areas. I see he actually moved some pre-existing spines over here, some spine crawlers over here. Yeah, once again, BBQ is supply blocked. He might want to get out of that if he wants to beat this army, this large force of flyers. 14 Mutalisks currently wreaking havoc on his third base with queens just getting eviscerated, except for that one courageous, hard to kill queen apparently. Well, yeah, these Mutalisks are just going to be wreaking havoc on his base and his supply. Yeah, unfortunately, he has all of his Mutalisks rallied towards his third. Actually, that's actually not really unfortunate. It is unfortunate, though, that he will be unable to repel this many Hydras, Mutas, with, well, just a few Mutalisks himself. He'll need a lot more than just two. Yeah. But to be honest, with all these forces at his base, he easily does have the ability to overwhelm and swarm this base if he so wanted to. like if he actually wanted to. Now, now he could make a few more spore crawlers around his bases, and he would be fine. And well, yeah, basically. So yeah, he's going on the attack with his 5 roaches, thinking it's gonna, you know, like, oh, his army is not all that Duckers has is not near his base, but Duckers is going to prove him sorely wrong as he moves his 36 Zerglings to go and kill the 5 roaches. That's not going to turn out well. And it's at this time that that I think BBQ starts to realize that he's kind of screwed, but he's sticking in there, getting that layer tech in time for, actually no, not in time, but you know, it's getting started earlier than I would have gotten it or started. Yeah. Well, so anyways, so yeah, yeah, Duckers is just finishing off the last buildings in his base. Meanwhile, BBQ has already seen that coming and has a spawning pool already in place, and he's walling into his base. He says this should be interesting. Yeah, I'd have to agree. This should be interesting. The next few moments of this game is going to be, well, we got 4 minutes left, so this is going to be interesting how it turns out. And Duckers is all like, oh, suspicious, lol. So, yeah. I don't know if he's going, I can't remember if he replaces, yes, he does replace the spire that has been destroyed. He does not replace the baneling nest, you know, due to the fact he's actually only used banelings once this whole game. Banelings are pretty good, man. They, you know, they ignore armor. It's pretty good. Yeah, they do. They do. It's one of the reasons why it's so effective against Terran, because Terran, the main thing about Terran is that they are very reliant upon armor. It's kind of what I feel like is kind of the truth about Terran over any of the other races. Anyway, so Ducker sends 25 Mutalisks into his base. He does not have anywhere close to the amount of spore crawlers to kill a force like this. Even though a spore crawler is able to get 2 shots in or 3 shots in to kill a Mutalisk, he is going to be swearing down a substantial amount. If he actually put in like a lot more spore crawlers, he could in fact protect himself from this massive amount of Mutalisks. But these Mutalisks are in fact going to focus down the spore crawlers. I think not this one too, but he gets some corruptors out. Some corruptors out to deal with those Mutalisks. Little known fact, corruptors are actually effective against Mutalisks due to the fact that, you know, they're actually armored. They're not they're armored, and I think armored actually takes some points away from damage. But I actually don't know yet. I actually don't know. Now, actually, alright, so Ducker's seeing that his Mutalisks can't really take this force of corruptors, takes all of his Zerglings to BBQ's 3rd, and BBQ throws down the lol. GG, well played. And so does Duckers with a smile. And yeah, that was a Zerg win, which the replay was literally was literally called. It was literally called Zerg win. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any more replays you want me to cast, you can send them to ragecraftreplays@gmail.com. Because, you know, I didn't know what else to name it, and that's pretty basic. So yeah, if you want me to cast anything, just send them there. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching and enjoying this video, and I will see you later.